Alright, hey guys, welcome to a new video. So today I'm just going to go over how much it costs to own a BMW. And in my case, it's going to be the BMW 328 Xi with the N52 motor and the GM 6-speed automatic transmission. So what we're going to do is get out here, get on some roads, and go from there. Alright, so start the video off. This car, I think overall in the last 3 months, about 3 months I've had this car. I got in I think the end of February, first week of March, somewhere around there. That's when I got the car. End of February, first week of March. And so far I have about $1,600 in maintenance, and that is with labor costs and everything. I don't have any tools to do my own maintenance, which I know is a big thing. I just would rather have a professional do it, and who knows what they're doing. So my first major thing with this car is lower control arms need to get replaced. They were really bad. I couldn't drive without a terrible vibration going up hills. They were fine everywhere else, but as soon as I started going up a hill, a terrible vibration was coming through the whole entire car, and it felt like you just couldn't accelerate whatsoever. So those are absolutely shot and need to get replaced. So that was like a $530 job. And so what did you hit, little bud? So overall it's about $530 right there, including, I think the alone just control arms are about like $300 alone, which is not bad. It's just the maintenance going to kill us, and all the stuff they have to take out, and like how bitch of all the things that take out to even do the control arms. So that was a big one. And after that, they're in the warranty now, so if they do go, they're out lifetime. That I can just replace them for free. Hopefully I don't have to do that, but all I'd have to do is cover labor costs, which is totally fine. I'm pretty sure. The next thing I had to do was power steering fluid need to get replaced, and I think that was about $70. So that wasn't as bad. Making a terrible whining noise, and I think my power steering pump needs to get replaced since it sounds a little weak, and hasn't been really giving me issues, but once in a while it'll give me like a vibration throughout my car, and like in the steering wheel and everything. At idle, like at a stop sign or at a tree light, I can get this vibration. If I have my wheel, it doesn't need to be turned, it would just start giving me vibration. It's probably due to a weak power steering pump, and it does whine quite a bit. Once again, probably because it's a weak power steering pump, it needs to get replaced. So I might have that. That's probably going to cost me a fair amount. Say that's probably going to have $500, but I haven't done that yet, so that's not included in here. The other thing I had to do was transmission fluid, and that was about, shit, what was that again? I'm trying to think of. I think that was like about $300-ish, $400. I'm not quite sure. It could be up in the 600s. Here, I got the maintenance. You need to replace the transmission pan and everything, so it's like $650 right there. Hopefully I don't have to blur anything out on that paper. Might have to blur some shit out, or I might just cut that out. So yeah, after looking at the papers and everything, trans was about $650 to do, because you have to buy the pan, you have to get the fluid, and so it ended up coming up to $650, especially with labor and everything. It comes out to $650 just for a transmission fluid change. And so that takes me about $1,600, or like about $1,300. Do the math. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I need new wheel bearings or some type of thing in my suspension wise, because it makes this weird sound. Like, it's not bad, like it doesn't affect my driving from what I know. Like, it drives perfectly smooth and everything, but something in the wheel bearing might need to have to get replacement. So that might cost me another $300. Oil needs to get changed about 122 miles. So I mean, that's only like 60-70 bucks, but that's just maintenance wise. That's what you need to do. So yeah, I mean, I'm about over $1,000 into maintenance. I'm just gonna say $1,000 into maintenance, over 1,000, and it's been 3 months. But honestly, anything like powertrain wise, totally fine. I had really no issues. The reason I did change my trans fluid is one, because I got the cars at 101,000 miles. Every like 100,000 miles, you should really be doing it. And that fluid was like 10 years old, so it needs to get replaced. I know BMW actually doesn't have a transmission interval, so even though they should. So about 100,000 miles, or about, I think it was like 8 years, people recommend you change the fluid out. So yeah, so we did. Now it goes fine. It's a lot smoother. I do still have a little rattle, but nothing rarely happens. So that's all good. But everything else, like mechanically wise, I got no electronic issues. My screen works. Every button works in this car per how it should. Yeah, this is just like a really great car. As much as I love it, I am going to get rid of it. In the maybe January, February area, I'm trying to get rid of it just so I don't have to get new plates and everything. I can just transfer plates. It'll be a lot cheaper. So, and I'm thinking of going S4, S5, or possibly S6, depending on that. The S6 might be a little bit of reach, but definitely S4, S5. I'm leaning more to the S5. It's gonna be a sedan. It's not gonna be a coupe. So it'll be like a S5 sedan. It'll be like 2018. I don't know the generation code for the S5s, but yeah, it'd be a B9 S4 or a C7.5 for an S6. The only way I can get an S6 if I make enough money and I have enough money saved up. So, because everything with that car is gonna be a lot more expensive. The maintenance is gonna be a little more expensive if I get unlucky. So I would try to get a certified S6 just to save my ass a little bit. But yeah, so I mean, a lot of people freak out over maintenance on these cars. If you get a good one, like I did, I think I got pretty good with my car. So yeah, if you get a good car, you wouldn't have to worry about much. And just make sure you do your research. Make sure you get a car with a good Carfax and everything, and you'll be honestly totally fine. It's just to be very careful with Facebook Marketplace. Always grab the VIN. Always spend the 25-30 bucks for a Carfax check. It's going to save you so much money in the long run. If anything, try to buy from a dealer. These Facebook Marketplace, like you can actually find really good cars on there and get lucky, but a lot of the times people are going to be getting rid of cars because there's issues with them. That's just from my experience. They just want to get rid of it due to issues and everything. So try to get from a dealer that has good ratings, and make sure they supply you with Carfax and everything, and you should have a pretty good experience with these cars. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.